What is the closest integer to the value of the expression 2018 times the square root of 2018 minus 1 over 2018 plus the square root of 2018 plus 1? So in order to make things simpler, we'll assign a variable for the square root of 2018 and write the entire expression in terms of that variable. So let a equal the square root of 2018. And then we can write this as a squared times a minus 1 over a squared plus a plus 1. This is equal to a cubed minus 1 over a squared plus a plus 1. Now we'll take a look at the right hand side of this expression. We can factor the numerator using the difference of cubes identity. So we can factor this as a minus 1 times a squared plus a plus 1 over a squared plus a plus 1. Notice that those terms cancel and we're just left with a minus 1. A, if you recall, was the square root of 2018. So we need to approximate the value of a minus 1, which is the square root of 2018 minus 1. In order to do that, let's approximate the value of a, and then we'll find an approximation for a minus 1. So let's write out the square root of 2018, and we want to show that this radical is in between two integers. So we just have to find two integers, one whose square is less than 2018, and another whose square is bigger than 2018, and those integers have to be 1 apart. So the first thing that comes to mind is 40 squared is 1600, 50 squared is 2500. If we pick a number around halfway, we might get something close to 2000. So let's try 45 squared. So 45 times 45, what is that? That is 225 times 1800. So 810, this is equal to 5202. So this is equal to the square root of 2000. The square root of 2025 is equal to 45. So we can say that the square root of 2018 is less than 45. And therefore, it has to be bigger than 44. Let me just write that. 44. Now we can check this by figuring out what 44 squared is, and that's just equal to 1936. So we know that the square root of 2018 is in between 44 and 45. But now the real question is, which number is the square root of 2018 closest to? Is it closest to 45 or 44? Well, the square of 45 is 2025, and the square of 44 is 1936. And if you square this inequality, you get 1936 is less than 2018 is less than 2025. And clearly 2018 is closer to 2025 than it is to 1936. So we can approximate that a, which is equal to the square root of 2018, is about 45. And now we can use this to approximate the fact that a minus 1 is about 45 minus 1, which is equal to 44. And that's our answer.